Hello, welcome back to another episode of Modded Multiplayer Kerbal Space Program, where we're having all sorts of technical issues this recording session.
Yep.
How'd the quick save loading go?
I was kind of waiting for the episode to start. I thought we were going to I thought there was going to be more time between episodes. This vessel has been changed in the future. That's great.
Mm-hmm.
So will it let me do anything if it's been... Well, here, let's just load the quick save here. It's F9, right?
Sure. I don't quick save or load quick saves nearly often enough, so I never remember.
Oh, Mr. Perfect Kerbal player. Listen to him.
No, I just crash and lose all my progress.
Ah, well, there we go. Hey, somehow my vectors got perfectly lined up, sort of. Oh, wait, no, never mind. That was my orbital vector. Anyways. How did I even lost the target right now? Oh, okay, this vessel has been changed in the future. Where's the DMP button? Only thing left to do is sync to Dan. And things are even further off. What just happened? Oh.
Okay, so you've synced to me now, right?
Yes.
All right, do you want me to take a look at it? Since you're here now, and I'm sure you actually have fuel now.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
It's now pretty freaking far away now.
Right, but you actually have fuel, so it's easier to correct, whereas trying to correct that separation with...
Oh, you mean like rocket fuel?
Yeah.
Where would I have gotten the rocket fuel from?
I thought your quick save was before you lost your rocket fuel.
I didn't load a quick save.
I thought you were loading a quick save.
It wouldn't... I was pressing F9 and nothing happened.
Oh. Don't you have to hold F9?
I was holding it for
okay.
Yes.
Never mind. Well, I think you're fucked. You don't still have that stage attached with that had the rocket on it, do you?
No.
Okay.
Because that was even more extra mass.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Okay, so what do you want to do?
I would like to load the game.
Oh, did you crash?
Yeah.
Oh, you crashed. Of course you crashed. Why would you not have crashed? Not crashed. All right. Well, let's see if I can. I probably can't, but maybe it'll get close in a couple orbits. Probably, almost certainly not.
So, how's the game?
Pretty awful today, actually.
Yeah. Jab. I love you so much, Jab. I just want to hug you and squeeze you and, I don't know, let my dog throw you around the room. I don't know why you're being so mean to me. Gonna hug you and
Just click add orbit like 30 times.
Add orbit? What is this? Random. Oh. Huh. Cool. I will use that on my laptop. Alright.
Well, it's gonna be many orbits.
Oh, before the rocket comes back around? Yeah. Which is fine. We wanted to time accelerate anyways.
Yeah, it's only going to be like a day's worth of time. But, of course, I accidentally deleted the maneuver. And it's just trying to frickin' set target to Kerbin.
Oh, I clicked a button while the screen
Is that it? That's it. Okay, so let's just click warp to maneuver. And this is going to take a long time because it can only warp at 50x.
Yep. Because some jackass put his space station too low to the ground.
Yeah, but it saves on fuel.
True. Actually, the International Space Station is at a... It's not at a equatorial orbit like ours is. Because, So the Russians can dock with it easier. So imagine trying to rendezvous with that.
Oh, that's a problem.
I think it's at like a 30-degree angle to the Earth's equator or something. So, are you time accelerating right now, or?
I am, but I noticed the problem.
What's the problem?
Periapsis is at 68,000 meters.
I see. Well, that's not too bad in the atmosphere, but it's not healthy.
No, it's not ideal.
Want me to try loading the quick save again?
I mean, you can, but it probably won't actually let you do anything anyways because it's been altered in the future. So
Yeah, that's true.
We'll see. I'm going to try and get back around to the apoapsis and raise the periapsis back up.
Okay. I am going to... I'm going to check on Crazy Station while you're doing that. I haven't checked on Crazy Station in a while. There's Crazy Station over here orbiting the Mun. And we're going to click flying on that. This one I've got Kerbals on it. What's the mission time on this? 100 T plus 187? Have they really been in there for like 6 months?
Probably.
Yeah. I really didn't think we advanced that far in time. So let's check here. How much of... oh, wait, that's not it. That's the transfer.
My satellites that accomplished nothing were up there for like 50 days, so...
Oh, that's a... Never seen that screen before. Oh, that's the mapping thing that I'm looking for. And so how much of this have we... I can't tell what's been scanned and what hasn't been scanned.
What do you mean?
Okay, so I am scanning it. So what are we scanning right now? We are scanning altimetry, which is what? SAR. What does SAR stand for? Something. Is that the medium one?
The SAR is the big one that sticks out the side on a long arm.
So is that the high? This got to be the high altitude.
Sure.
Yeah. Multi-high. Hold on.
Okay, there we go. And of course I deleted the maneuver, but we're gonna have to re-add it anyways, since our altitude is slightly different.
No, we do not want to reset the map of the Mun, thank you. Anomaly marker, no.
Okay, well...
So that's where, like, you can tell where it's done its sweeps, I think.
There's a percentage down there. What are you looking at?
It says 28%. I'm looking at
So you've scanned 28%.
Wow, that just doesn't... I mean, I know it has...
I don't think it's working very well when somebody's not attached to the ship. Because, like, my satellites should have finished, and then, but, like, I went back and, like, the progress was reset kind of a thing. So, I don't think we can just kind of set those and forget them anymore.
Let's see here. Background scanning. Kerbal 90%, sun 0. You know, you could scan the sun. I guess you could. It says the sun, or this says the moon is 44% scanned. Or is that... That's under background scanning. What happens if we click on the... Alright, I don't know what that means here. Zoom requires narrow band scanner. Color control. Current palette, new palette. Default values, distance gradients.
Oh, this is going to take a long time.
Yeah. So I wonder if I'm just looking at a...
I don't know what you're looking at, so...
I'm looking at the mapping screen. The mapping screen
which button did you click to bring up your mapping screen?
The one with the little satellite on it. The one that you showed me
so the
about.
percentage should be down in the bottom left corner. Like somewhere... No.
Right next to...
directly under the map, like in the middle, I think.
25.8%.
Okay, yeah. So that's your percentage.
All right.
Or the thing that you're currently scanning with.
Okay. So here, let's...
What else? Where were you looking at?
Well, I hit the settings button.
Oh, I think that's the percentage of all possible scans.
Okay.
So whereas the percentage that you're looking at on that actual mapping screen is the percentage progress of what you're currently scanning with.
Okay. Here, let's just are you time accelerating in your...
I am. It's just taking a very long time. I have to travel 2 days and an hour into the future at only like 50x.
Oh, I can go 1000x. There's 30%. Oh God, I'm gonna get way into the fucking future. Hold on.
Yeah, don't run out of life support.
Actually, I think we got a lot of life support. Oh, it looks a lot cleaner. Hold on, what's my...
Don't run out of power like I did. Don't watch your solar panels, because mine, again, shut on their own while I was doing exactly what you're planning on doing.
Mine... Yeah, I've got full electric charge. And let's hit the life support button here. We got 1,000 days of food remaining. So, and if I lose electricity, oh wait, that's Crazy Station 2 crew. So how much built up science do they have? Data. We're still building up additional science here. In the Pioneer lab. So let's here. I am right now, since we're just quasi fucking around right now.
I'm just waiting for this damn station to get closer.
I'm only 1 week in the past, or you're only 1 week in the past. So, and I'm still clipping at a pretty fast rate right now. I'm at, I don't know what speed this is. I'm going at 100 times right now.
Okay.
I'd like to know what this bright, section, though, means.
What do you mean?
Well, is this bright section of the scan map that's, brighter than the others?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's, the alpha, not the alpha value, the brightness values are higher in, a little strip.
Sure. I've never seen that before, so I have no idea what you're talking about. I have no point of reference to be able to tell you what that is.
Yeah. I mean, I am in a perfect, polar orbit, more or less. I mean, it's... I'm maybe 92 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
You would think that this would scan a lot faster, but
I think,
I mean,
I don't know what your altitude is.
it's about the 760 kilometers.
That's about right. I think that that particular scanner that you're using is a very narrow field of view.
Okay.
At least that's my assumption based off of how much area of the map it uncovers versus like how much area of the map like the radar one uncovered.
Yeah. Let's hit the big map button. Oh, that's actually kind of, the big map button is actually kind of cool here as it loads in the textures. Here, let's close the small map. Maybe we can figure out. So that's got to be my trajectory there. Yeah, there's the crazy station. As we still time warp. Let's do the time warp. Sorry. I love how it just darts when you get over to the pole. So are these... What's my... Let's see here. That is... What is that even measuring? I don't want to export the map. Okay, on the big map, it kind of shows you...
Oh, this is taking so goddamn long.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it doesn't show you...
Might have just been easier to just relaunch this thing.
So there's our resource view. This is kind of cool, I think.
You are 2 weeks in the future.
So there's...
How close are you to being done?
Hold on, the big map doesn't show it.
Yeah.
I'm at 30... I've only gone up... I haven't gone up that much. I'm at 38.6%.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Like, looking at the big map here, so, like, I am passing... So, let's see here. This section of the map, right here, on the equator, that is at... let's see here. We're at about... Is this really even moving at all? Because there's whatever anomaly X is. As we kind of wave over and up on this here. Okay, maybe... Here comes Crazy Station. Coming back around. And it's going to come back over here. Now it's going to come back around over there. Crazy Station, coming back down.
Oh, this is taking goddamn forever.
What speed are you warping at?
I can only warp at 50x.
Oh, okay. We are really going to fuck up this save, I have a feeling. Okay, so my...
It might be more advantageous for me to go back to the Space Center and warp at like 100x on the Space Center.
Yeah.
To move myself forward a little bit further. I'm 1 day out of the node.
Okay, maybe we have moved a little bit. I think last time we passed over this section of the moon, we were a lot closer to anomaly X. Maybe by a couple degrees.
Well, the thing with the Mun, the reason why Kerbin is so much, the reason why Kerbin is so much faster to map than like the Mun is because the Mun rotates very slowly.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, so I'm only at 30.
That's why it's taking much longer. Like at this point, like 2 weeks, you would be done Kerbin already.
Yeah, I'm at.
I don't know how quickly Minmus orbits, but
sure we could look it up somewhere.
Yeah, that's not really all that important. I'm just not gonna want to sync to you though. I'm afraid if I sync to you, I might miss the launch window for sending the Eve probe to Eve.
Oh. I don't have
because that launch window was at day 150, and you're now 2 weeks out from day 119. So 2 weeks in climbing.
Yeah, I'm at right now. The current time is year 2, day 185.
Yeah, so you're significantly further out. Okay. So I'm definitely not gonna want to sync to you.
Yes.
Until I get a chance to send that ship on its way, which will hopefully be soon, but I'm still 5 hours out from my node I set up here. We're at the end of the episode, though. If you like the video, click like and subscribe, and tune in next time for more
exciting
fast-forwarding through time. Yeah. We're time travelers. That's what we are. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye.